Hello athletes! Sorry for the delay, but we're back with a bang. In our last video, we talked about how to approach the long jump. Today, it's all about the takeoff, the next step to jump like a pro. Now, let's get started. The long jump takeoff is the most critical part of the entire jump, and it's crucial to train this phase properly and correctly. To train effectively, it's essential to understand what happens during takeoff. This knowledge lays the foundation for improving your technique and pushing your jumps to new heights. So, stay with me as we break down the pieces of the long jump takeoff, your secret weapon for ruling the pit. Alright. In today's session, I will be covering: first, what is long jump takeoff? Second, why it's so difficult. Third, how to train this part. Fourth, takeoff technique. Fifth, conclusion. Sixth, teaching progression. Stick around till the end, where we'll lay out a step-by-step teaching progression to guide you on your journey to mastering the long jump takeoff. What is long jump takeoff? Let's start from basics and understand what long jump takeoff really is. Imagine this is your launch pad. It all begins 2 steps behind that takeoff board and continues until your jumping foot lifts off the ground. It's the secret sauce for a fantastic long jump. Mastering the long jump takeoff is like unlocking the door to your personal best. It's not just important, it's the game changer you've been searching for in reaching new heights in your long jump journey. Why it's so difficult? Ever wonder why this part is a bit tricky? During takeoff, as you sprint down the runway, you have to switch from moving forward to jumping up. When your leg hits the ground during takeoff, it's like a big power move. Large force is created which may reach up to 6 to 7 times of your body weight. Now, your jumping leg needs serious power to handle this force and then make the jump happen. How to train this part? Alright, let's talk about how to train for the long jump takeoff. According to Newton's third law, the more force you put into striking the ground during takeoff, the more jumping force you'll create. When you speed towards the takeoff board and hit it, your jumping leg needs to handle these big forces quickly to generate more force for the jump.
Now, why quickly?
Well, during the long jump takeoff, maintaining speed is crucial because the distance you cover mainly depends on how fast you're going. Lose speed during takeoff and you'll lose distance in your long jump. Picture it like having 2 springs, one soft and one stiff. Compress the soft spring and it takes time to bounce back. Compress the stiff spring and it bounces back quickly. Similarly, your jumping leg needs to be stiff enough to handle forces quickly and produce a jump in a short amount of time. Now, every dynamic muscle action in the takeoff can be split into 3 phases. When your leg hits the ground and muscles lengthen, it's the eccentric phase. When your foot leaves the ground and muscles contract, it's the concentric phase. The point where muscle lengthening turns into shortening is the isometric phase. To boost your jumping power, you need to train eccentric and isometric strength first before focusing on concentric strength. Many athletes only focus on concentric strength and don't see results. Think about it like a graph of dynamic muscle action. When the eccentric muscle action is fast, the concentric muscle action is also fast. This means smoother and more efficient athletic movements. Now, look at another scenario on the graph. When the eccentric muscle action is slow, the concentric muscle action is also slow. This results in less effective and not so great athletic movements. So, the key takeaway is, the quicker your muscles work during both lengthening and shortening phases, the better your overall athletic performance. Training these 3 phases separately is called triphasic training. We'll dive into this topic more in upcoming videos. So, remember, training to absorb force is as important as training to produce force. Takeoff technique. Hey awesome viewers! Before we dive into the details of the long jump takeoff technique, I've got a quick request. If you're enjoying this content and want to support the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. It's the best way to stay updated and not miss out on the exciting stuff coming up. And hey, if you've missed our last couple of videos, no worries. They're packed with valuable tips, and this video is actually a continuation from there. So, check them out if you haven't already. Your support means the world, and I can't wait to share more with you. Now, let's get back to mastering that long jump takeoff technique. The second to last one before takeoff, known as penultimate step in long jump, plays a crucial role. It's longer than previous steps, setting the stage for a powerful takeoff. This longer stride helps optimize speed and uses the stretch shortening cycle. Here's how it works: the muscles, like the quadriceps and hip flexors, quickly stretch and contract during this step. It's like a reflex, known as the stretch shortening cycle, that boosts muscle force. This cycle, combined with the athlete's own muscular force, leads to an explosive takeoff in the final step. The last step is intentionally shorter, allowing the athlete to control their stride and position for an efficient takeoff. This technique helps convert horizontal speed into vertical lift effectively. Instead of trying to jump off the board, feel like running off it. So, it's not about jumping off the board, it's about smoothly running off it for maximum distance. Conclusion, wrapping it up with some key takeaways to keep in mind for your training sessions. Remember, the key to a killer takeoff is leg stiffness. The quicker you absorb force, the faster you can push back and jump higher. Train your leg muscles for eccentric, isometric, and concentric strength. All three phases matter. If you're unsure how to train these, don't worry. Subscribe to my channel and I'll guide you through it in upcoming videos. Stay tuned for some serious long jump secrets. Teaching progression. Alright, let's talk about how to learn long jump step by step. Begin with basic drills, like jumping off each leg alternatively. Then, move on to single leg jumps. Gradually, practice the technique with short approach runs. It's easier to learn proper technique at a slower speed. But here's the challenge, executing the right technique at full speed is tough. So, as your technique improves with short approaches, increase the distance gradually. Keep pushing yourself to master the technique at full speed. It's all about taking it one step at a time. Whether you're a jumping pro or just getting started, there's something in this video for everyone. Keep learning and keep jumping. Thanks for watching, see you soon.